Wellington Jaguars. This is Miss Foster with Level 4, Part 3 of the Wellington Lower School Jaguar Origami Festival held in June of 2020. You will need to have Parts 1 and 2 with you, and we're going to finish the Running Jaguar right now. So let's get folding. So when we finished, we had folded up these triangles for the ears. The very top of them in the center right here is going to be where we fold the acute triangle underneath it, but we're going to be doing it underneath fold. So here you can see this top part. We're folding this large acute angle backwards so that it's right there at the top of those ears. I'm going to flip it over though to show you that we also want that acute angle to line up with our center line of symmetry. So as I fold this, I'm looking to make sure that it's going to fold right there, but now I'm checking down here that my point is hitting the line of symmetry. Once you get it there, we're going to crease it down. Want to watch that again? Here is the top of those ear folds. I'm going to flip this over and fold the point so that the top of that fold is right at the top of those ears. But I'm also going to check the center line of symmetry and line it up like that. A little harder to see with this one. Then we're going to flip them both over. Now, let me turn this around for you. So here are my ears with those triangles. We use the top of these black triangles to tell us where to make the fold we just made. But now we're also going to be opening it up and folding it along the top edge of these. So I'm going to be folding this top part back. I open it up and then I fold it back so that the top edge is adjacent and parallel to the top of that little ear triangle. Wow, that is tricky. And I only need to crease it. Well, no, I need to crease it all the way. Then, of course, if I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other. So I'm going to now bring this fold right adjacent and parallel to the top edge of that ear triangle. Wow, this is tricky. So that's a look at what that might look like. And these are just getting ready folds. I'm going to pause the video and draw them out for you, and then I'll show you again on this one. So I paused the video there to get in some of our folds. You can see the folds we just made as we folded this back, and the intersection where all that happens right by the ears. Flip the Jaguar over, and we're going to take this point, and it's the point that was closest to the ears that we've been working with. We're going to bring this acute angle to the intersection of all of those folds we just did. This is folding in the snout. Now we want to maintain this central line of symmetry right here and crease that down. All right, my friends, get excited, because now what we're going to do is take this and we're going to fold it in half along this line of symmetry. Just like that. I don't have any new creases right here, just using the old one. You can see in the center here, these are the ears, this is the nose, and this pointy part back here is the tail. But these green folds right here, we're just going to open up the front of the Jaguar and ease him back so that these two lines, these two folds come together. What are you doing, Miss Foster? Watch again. I'm going to open up the snout, that's his nose, and I'm going to just start pushing it back. This makes the Jaguar's cheeks come back, and they overlap a little bit on this side. So here's the nose, here are the ears, and now a while back we folded the Jaguar's obtuse angles into the center. We're just going to use those creases, which I have here for you, to tuck the Jaguar's body inside, like that. And of course, if we do it on one side, we have to do it on the other. Let me show you that right here. I'm folding it in like that. Now the truth is that the first time I showed all that to you, I made a whole bunch of mistakes. So here's my second one. I'm folding it in here for you. There we go. And we have the Jaguar's head, ears, and tail. You might want to pause for a minute. I'm going to pause the video for a minute and maybe draw on some eyes and some noses. So you can see how I've put a nose on, some whiskers, made some eyes, even drew in a little bit of the bottom mouth there. You could make these very fierce or not very fierce. Sometimes it's good to practice our eyes and noses somewhere else, especially when we've worked so hard on this. So you can make your Jaguar look however you want. Well, here I have those bodies I was talking about. And there are two different ways that you could choose to do this. On one of them, you could choose to just pick up the head and the tail and lay it on top of the body. If you do that, this is what it will look like. And you can absolutely do that with your Jaguar. But whoever designed this decided that they wanted this part to be on the inside. So you can also put it over top like this. That will require glue. So I'm just going to glue that. Pause the video. We are almost done. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you how I glue it. So to do that, I'm just going to take my glue, and I'm not going to use too much, kind of doing swirly, maybe a few dots on one side, and then I'm going to do it on the other. Glue stick also works well for this. And then I'm going to check where's my neck. The front feet face forward, so I'm going to turn it and get the center lines of symmetry all snuggled up together, right in there. Then I'm going to hold it and count to 10 and let that glue set. And while I'm doing that, I am going to pause the video. And here they are. Here's the Jaguar I made with the body on the inside. Can you imagine him galloping through the jungle, going after its prey? Here's the one where I put the body on top. And you'll notice that I put my name over here by the tail. That's because if you end up doing more than one of these, I would appreciate so much if you were willing to donate just one to the art project that I'm making with all of our Jaguars from the Origami Festival. It doesn't matter what color paper or what size you use. If you did this one and it was pretty rough, kind of like this guy, this was sort of my experiment one, then maybe that's the one you want to give me. That's fine. Or maybe, like me, you did that first one and you think, that's good, but I can do better. You can rewatch my videos or rewatch the link where the person I learned from takes about 10 minutes to show you this. Hey guys, thanks for folding origami with me. I love playing math with you. Thanks for joining me in the first ever Wellington Lower School Jaguar Origami Festival. I wonder what we'll do next year. So much fun. Bye-bye for now.